my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation.
Hey guys, what's going on? Today I'm gonna be making a little video about the 1.4.2 update on Minecraft. It's upside down on my mini map, but so I wrote it above my name there. It's a pretty big update. Sizing it against the ones in the past, it's a quote-unquote scary update, that's what they called it, and it added some pretty cool stuff. So I'm just gonna go down the list, and I'm not gonna go over everything, but I'm gonna try and go over most things because some things is a little hard to show. So let me just change back into survival, and the first thing we have is flower pots. It's another item they added in the game. This little cube. It's like 1/4 of a block, and you can put your flowers in there. So it's kind of cool. I guess you could put it around your house if you really wanted to. Next up, we have item frames and empty maps. This one I really like. Let me just get some blocks real quick so we can trace it down, and we'll get some. We get a shovel and axe. Alright, so what these do is, let's say you've got a little wall of your house right here. Place down your picture frame, and it's empty. But what you can do is place any item in the game inside of it. And when I say any item, you can place anything. Like if you really wanted to, you have this hanging on the wall. It has no use, but yeah. Another thing they added is when you craft a map, it's not automatically a map. It's called an empty map. So it looks like this, looks like a kind of a yellowed piece of paper, and when you right click on it, it's going to pop up into your map. And I've already created a map on this world, so it's going to be called map number 2. Don't ask me why it's glitching out my name and it's not showing you, I'm not sure. But, cool thing is, when you place the map up onto it, you can still see yourself moving. So I mean, you can't really tell a whole lot, because I have to stay within so you can see it, but does show you moving around, which is pretty cool. Let's see how. Alright, next up we have the anvil, which is a new sort of crafting bench that they've added. So we'll place down this anvil, and it makes a pretty cool noise. You can right click on it and it'll pull up this. Now you see how I have a lot of XP because I spawned it in, and my diamond sword's a little bit damaged. I mean, this isn't the best example because it's not like about to break or anything, but you'll notice that it has the diamond sword and then an extra slot and an X'd out arrow. If I put a diamond in there, it'll repair the sword, and enchantment cost is 1. So that's one thing you can do. You can repair your tools with that mineral. So it's a diamond, so I have to use diamonds. Iron, use iron. So on and so forth. Repair, you'll see how it's repair and name. Up here it says diamond sword, and I can backslash this, and let's say I want it the butter cutter. That's what I name all my swords like. Enchantment costs 9, and I'll click on this slot over here, and it's my sword is now named the butter cutter. It doesn't give it any like special abilities, but yeah. Another thing I saw on a server was guys dropping anvils, and this will actually kill you. If you do that and you drop it on your friend, it will kill them. Another thing is, you'll notice that the anvil can get damaged because I've dropped it from so high up. It'll eventually break, actually. So I think if we drop it from higher, it'll get more damage. No, it looks about the same, but you get the point. The more you, I'm not sure if using it damages it. I think it might just be dropping it, but I'm not 100% sure. So you have to double check on that. Next up, we have the 2 new building blocks, which is the cobblestone wall. Let's see if we can pull some out. Cobblestone wall and mossy wall, which they just look like that when you place them. Pretty helpful for building. The one thing that I thought wasn't the best though is you can't jump on top of them unless you get like it is right here where it's sticking out of a normal block and you can climb up on this and jump on top. Next up we have new foods. They've added a few new foods to Minecraft. 2 actually. Potatoes and carrots. Oh, and pumpkin pie, sorry. Okay, so the potatoes, you can farm the potatoes and carrots just like any other plant in Minecraft. So, hold on a second, we'll just get some bones. 0. Turn the bones into bone meal. We'll put some water down. So, we've hoed our ground and we have potatoes and carrots, which so far I've only been able to get them from killing zombies. But they do place like normal foods and they look like that when they're fully grown, and you'll break them and they give you carrots. Now you only get carrots and potatoes, like there's no seed for them actually. Maybe they might change that in the update or something, I don't know. But you can bake the potatoes, which I'm guessing increases their food value, and you can cover the carrots in gold, which you can't eat, which I'm not really sure what these do. Next we have the pumpkin pie, and unfortunately I figured when I saw the pumpkin pie that you'd be able to place it down like a cake and eat it, but that is not the case. You have to eat it like normal food. But these are all very good foods to make, you know, easy to farm, all that. Next up, they finally added a control for pigs. So you can craft this using a fishing rod. It's called a carrot on a stick. And you'll need a saddle and a pig like always. So you'll put the saddle on, and once you have this carrot on a stick out, this pig automatically follows you. So that's cool in itself. But once you get on the pig, you can follow it. Like, it'll go where you want it to. Now, it's a little glitchy because you can't jump, you know, it doesn't run any faster, and the pig won't stop. And I'm guessing, there's a no-go on the pig. Escape, shift, maybe I can't get off the pig. Die! Oh dear, that was sketchy. Alright, so a little glitchy. Great concept though. Hopefully it'll be better in the next update. Next up we have the new mobs, which I'm gonna go into creative mode for this. And get a diamond sword. One of them is passive and one of them is a new sort of like a boss, is I think what they categorized it as. I'll spawn the passive one first. It's the bat. Adds a little bat into the game. They spawn at night and in caves, and they don't really do anything. They just fly around, they don't hurt you, they don't drop anything, and you can kill them. A little tricky, but if you kill them, they don't drop anything, they don't even drop XP. So, they're kinda cool. Hopefully, they'll start dropping things in the next updates to come. You never know. Next update is the witch, which I'm going to go super far away from my thing because this is not fun to clean up. So we spawn the witch. Oh, I'm on peaceful. Spawn the witch. She looks like a villager. A hat on. She's got a little wart. She's not attacking me because she's in creative mode. But if I hit her, she'll throw potions at me. See if she can get it. She throws like damage potions, poison and stuff. She drops for shiny stuff. So hold on. Rain. Alright, so we'll try killing another one. See, they all look the same, and that one can drop anything. There's that on the map. Explosion, that's good. Very peaceful. Oh, another thing that's very good. You'll notice on flat worlds when you spawn the map, there's always slimes everywhere. In the new update, they've added something to the flat type map. You can actually customize it now, like choose what kind of a biome it is, whether it has trees, how deep it is, so it's not just automatically this 3 deep to bedrock deal. I'm gonna patch that up so I don't fall in it. Toast Ninja. Alright, moving on. Oh, there is one more mob, but I can't show you it here because you can't spawn it. It's called the Wither Skeleton. It's a new kind of skeleton, and I'm pretty sure it only spawns in the Nether. But we will check that out in a little bit. Another thing it adds in is all these heads. Now, unfortunately, you cannot actually get these in the game. You have to be in creative mode and you have to spawn them in, but they are pretty cool. The creeper head, you put this on and you look like a creeper. Or the zombie head, and you look like a zombie. Skeleton, you look like a skeleton. And then they have the Wither Skeleton, which is like a blacked out skeleton. I'm guessing it's in the Nether, not positive. And then you have the Steve head, which I thought was really cool. Alright. Next up, we have wooden buttons. This is a cool little thing. I really like this. If you like bows, you know, you like all that, all those shenanigans, these are the things for you. They act as normal buttons, you know, redstone and stuff, but you can shoot them and activate them with a bow, which I thought was really cool, because you could set up a house where, say you had a button right here, and you needed something, you could go all the way, I'll turn my rendering distance up, go all the way back here, shoot it with the bow, and it will hit the button and activate. Yeah, so that's pretty simple, but cool. Next up we have the new leather armor. You can see that they've changed the texture of the armor. Considerably from the last one. It's a lot more detailed. It's like actual clothes. But another thing, you've got your normal leather cap, it's like a brownish, and you can dye it. Got your green dye, only need one dye, and you've got a leather cap that's dyed on the bottom. It does not say the color. But you can dye them any color in the game that you can make a dye for. So for example, I've got a few different kinds of dyes. And that on, and we've got colored armor. This I like, not that it's so practical, but it's just cool looking. I mean, I've wanted that for a while, you know, like colorable armor. And who knows, maybe in the future you'll be able to color other armor. Anyway. Last but not least, Nether Transporter. This adds some new functions to the Nether. So just build another portal. Yep. Alright. So let's get some stairs. They've also added the new sounds to the game. I don't know if you've noticed. Well, you probably have. Like, you probably can't hear it, but the noise of walking is different. Jumping into water is different. I mean, like, the falling sound's different. But it's not as much of a bone crunching sound. So we'll get on this pig here, and before you couldn't. Hey, Gypsy, let me ride you. Oh, I won't ride you another. So we'll spawn a pig right here, and we'll We'll push it into the portal. Come on, bigger. No, not so much. Alright, well anyway, we'll drop. Oh, I did not know you could do that. That's awesome. We can break the nether portal. So we'll drop this wooden stairs through. And then notice how it disappeared, and then I'll go into the nether. And you'll notice that, oh no, not little bigger. Oh god. Okay, so pig fell off the cliff. Oh, and the nether portal is a lot faster now. And you made it back. So you'll notice that me and the pig can transfer between the nether, no problemo, and my stairs went through too. Yeah. That's about it for this update. Pretty cool update. It's not everything, but it's most of the things you'll need to know. Again, like the new sound, you're gonna have to experiment that yourself. You'll learn as you go along. Yeah. So I'm going to, in the new videos, I'm gonna start putting my Planet Minecraft in my Twitter, so you guys can download my skins that I make. Like this is one I made a couple of days ago for myself. It's gonna be my skin. And my Twitter, so you guys can follow me on Twitter and everything. And we will start doing that. So I hope you guys liked the video. If it helped you, hit that like button and the subscribe button. And I hope to see you guys next time.